time to say goodbye. I don't know if it's goodbye for a few days, few weeks, few months, or forever. At this point, once I get on the plane, I have absolutely no way of knowing what the future holds. And I'm okay with that. But I still find it important to make this one final video on the off chance that for some reason I'm not able to make videos anymore. Because as you may or may not know, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the past, but you're kind of like a family to me. And I love you very much, and I'm so grateful for, just your presence, your kindness, your love, your support, everything. And I find it's important to acknowledge that. And I've always found that it was important to do that. And what better fitting way to, potentially end the channel? I don't know. I don't want to set any expectations either way. But there's a chance that this could be it. And if that's the case, I want to take this opportunity, this final video, to thank each and every one of you. Even though I've done it already hundreds of times, I need to do it at least one last time. You deserve that. So thank you so much. Thank you, and this may sound weird, but thank you to everyone who has interacted some way or another with the channel. Whether it's just you watched a video, or you liked, or you subscribed, or you commented, or you shared, or you donated, or you were a troll and said horrible things to very, very kind people. No matter what role you chose to play and how you felt about that role, I'm grateful for you, for each and every one of you, because this community, this YouTube family as I like to call it, is made up of thousands and thousands of people, and it would not be the community that it is without every single person. Sure, if I had my way, I would choose to get rid of the trolls and everyone who's causing trouble and just bringing negativity, but that's just part of life online. You can't really control things like that. So instead, let me just be grateful for every single person, for every single thing, and leave things on a high note. Whether it is the last video or not. Well, I mean, it's definitely not going to be the last one because I'm going to make the one introducing my wife. But, officially it might be. The other one's kind of like a bonus. So I know you've been wanting to see my wife for the longest time. And now that we'll finally be together, it's like, okay, now we can actually do it. Because it's like, up until now, even if I wanted to, how would we do it? We're in different countries. Because already for the video where I'm going to be introducing my wife, she's going to be speaking in Spanish, and I'm going to have to be translating into English. So already that's, difficult to do simultaneous translation. But on top of that, it's like, if we had to do that with the distance, then I need to figure out like, okay, I guess the only option would be to either use an external program. And I'm like, I don't want to make my life any more complicated than it already is. So that's kind of out. The other option could have been to do a live and then invite her on the live. But I've never done that before. I'm not quite sure how it works. I don't know if it's just audio, if it's audio and video, how good the quality is or the connection is. So I'm like, you know what, it just makes more sense to, excuse me, had breakfast before making this video, and I guess some of it's coming back up. Not as puke, don't worry. So anyway, it just made more sense to do it this way. And plus, in a way, that kind of like weeds out few of the people, because I know there are people out there who, for some reason, believe my wife doesn't exist, for some reason, believe she's trying to take advantage of me, and so on and so forth. And obviously, if I could avoid showing my wife to them, I totally would, because they do not deserve to see her. But that wouldn't be fair to everyone else who's always been super kind and loving and encouraging. And I feel like if you've toughed it out to this point, you deserve to see my wife. Not that it's like, oh, you need to earn the privilege to see my wife. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, I don't want to compensate the people who have been mean to my wife, especially. So I'm always trying to do the best and navigate the situation and do the best for everyone concerned. So, that's kind of the gist of it. I wanted to cover a bit everything. Thank you once again from the bottom of my heart, or the heart of my bottom, whichever one you prefer. Although I would tend to go with the bottom of my heart, because the part of my bottom seems kind of gross. Not sure what that would be exactly, but yeah, it doesn't seem very appealing. So anyway, jokes aside, thank you so much for being a part of this community. I will do my best to keep you updated. I just can't make any promises or tell you what form that's going to take, because I have no idea what's going to happen. But I love you all very much. Thank you for being a part of my family. And for maybe the final time, let's see if I missed the button.